Chamberlain Recreation Center. Yeah, that's where I saw him. Gary lettered in both basketball and baseball. He earned all city honors in baseball. He was an honorable mention in basketball. He credits his older brother Claude for his success, who was also an outstanding basketball player at McClain High School, and he spent countless hours in the driveway playing against neighborhood guys. He walked on to play basketball at Oklahoma State University. Gary Moutray gave to his country as well. He served in Vietnam, earning a Bronze Star for bravery and the Air Medal for coming to the aid of troops who were under fire. Once out of the service, he played on an elite, fast-pitch team with the Tulsa Firebirds and Mike Bolton, Roger Whittaker, and several other University of Tulsa baseball players. Folks, Joe Shoulder's favorite always was Gary Moutray. Come on down, Gary, my personal hero. Yeah. Gary Moutray is in the building.
Thanks, Mike. I'll try not to shed any tears either.
It'll be all right.
Tonight's a very special recognition night for me. I want to thank the committee, the Hall of Fame board, giving me this very special award. I acknowledge the other inductees, your families and friends that are here tonight. 1954, my family and I moved to Suburban Acres, North Tulsa, 4686 North Boston Place, 425-5391. Yeah, it was the dial, it wasn't. McClain meant a lot to me, but my family means a lot. Wife Phyllis, 32 years. Ups and downs, but she stayed with me. Andy, my firstborn, his wife Jeanette, and Nyla. They named Nyla after my mom. My mom died when I was 13. And talk about a community that raised this guy. Community raised me. My other son, Chris. And let me digress. When I was a youth, I prayed to God for a godly woman and 2 boys. God blessed me with a daughter and a son, so I got a bonus. Chris, love you, bud. Andy, I love you too. Andrea, you know how Pops loves you. Running through the halls of McClain when I hurt my knee my senior year, John Phillips told me my junior year, hey, this is my senior year, you pass me the ball.
No, surely not.
He said, next year's your year. Well, my 3rd game of my senior year, went in for a layup, the guy came under me and wrenched my knee. Back then, the black plague of a knee injury just went away. But to digress even more, I got Whit, my cousin Jim, Larry Hobbs, that was on seniors with me at McClain basketball team. Whit and I played baseball together, and special. So I grew up in church at Fair Hill Baptist Church at 46th and North Garrison. I think it changed its name, and a couple years ago the roof got blown off. But through that, I surrendered my life to service for the Lord. And in 80, I took my family and the boys to Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary in Fort Worth. Got my religious education degree, served 2 churches in Texas, College Station, minister of youth and recreation for 2 years. I felt the call into recreation, which, and a church in Tyler, Southern Oaks Baptist Church in Tyler. I was youth and recreation. I was in hog heaven. I had my own facility. It was great. But things happened. So, came back to Tulsa, where let me go back a little bit more. 1969, I got drafted, went to Fort Polk, Louisiana for basic and AIT. Made outstanding trainee of the cycle in both basic and AIT. I thought, well, be the best soldier you can be, and chances are you won't go to Vietnam. Not. So 2 plane loads of us went over to Vietnam, and they said, listen up, 101st Airborne, my name was the 3rd name called. Yeah. Well, in basic and AIT, they said the 2 divisions you want to be assigned to was Big Red 1 and 101st. So we went to, our in-country training was a DMZ. DMZ is the dividing line between North and South Vietnam. But God blessed me and brought me home.
Amen.
Is there any other veterans here today? I'd like to recognize you.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home, boys.
One thing I never got tired of hearing was welcome home. So brothers and sisters, welcome home. Came home and tried basketball. I walked on at the NEO, but coach there said, well, I can't give you a scholarship till you get, your grades up or, So I didn't, but I walked on and they didn't have the 3-point line, but I was hitting 3-pointers out there like crazy. But it didn't happen. But that's all right. God's been good. Got my family over here. God's been good. Thank you.
Love you, Dad.
Hobbsy, I got to tell a story on you. In high school, Coach Kittrell was our junior varsity, but he's baseball.
Yeah.
But Kittrell was basketball.
Kid was about us to Georgia.
So we're doing drills. Had a blindfold, and you dribbled the ball, and you heard the whistle, and you stopped. Heard the whistle again, you kept going. Well, Hobbsy got behind Coach Kittrell, and he's blowing the whistle, and we're dribbling, going forward. Stop. Blow the whistle, going forward again. And all of a sudden, Hobbsy ran into those climbing deals at the end of the gym. Well, we didn't run that drill anymore. Guys, this is something else. John, Mike, I refereed, and we was at McClain, and John brought his Edison Eagles over here to play, over to McClain to play. So we met at half court like we did and introduced ourselves, and Mike came up to me and he says, Gary, we played softball together, didn't we? And I said, yeah, Mike. And you grew up with John, didn't you? And I said, yeah. He said, who are you for? said, Mike, we're black and white. Tomorrow, after the game, we'll go get a beer, but right now, that was great. You guys did well. Well, I heard Moot, come on, coming from Mike's side. John said, hey, we grew up together. How about a call? John said he's keeping the time on me tonight, so committee, again, thank you. Everybody here, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. God bless.
Amen.
You heard the song,